A trash game. That's what they called it. Unbalanced. Torturous. Impossible. The Tower of Trials. Gamers fought day and night. 3 years passed, and they realized this tower cannot be beaten. The Guardian was invincible. The cold killed in an hour. The labyrinth stretched endlessly. It wasn't fun. It was punishment. Players quit. The numbers fell. The game nearly died. But a few, the pros, never gave up. And then, you have conquered floor 50. Congratulations! The first clear. The impossible beaten. For him, it was simply fun. 11 years of his life devoted to this tower. He laughs. Maybe I should have streamed it, uploaded it to Noob, but then, thank you for playing. A reboot update will happen in 12 hours. Confusion. How could this failed game afford a reboot? He shrugs. Doesn't matter. I'm quitting anyway. At 27, he can't live on scraps. Streaming, fighting, it's not enough. He decides to move on. But then, pain. His head throbs. He looks up, and the impossible becomes real. The Tower of Trials manifests before his eyes. Live chat explodes. Is this real? Humanity will perish. The system declares, clear the next floor within 90 days, or humanity will be destroyed. The Tower of Trials, rebooted. The first update is complete. And now, reality itself begins to shift. He exhales, trying to cool his head. If the tower has truly become real, then wasting time is no longer an option. He must hurry to the place where the item awaits. The world might end, but his heart, it beats with excitement. Central City. Panic spreads. Fastest train to Busan. Someone cries. No, Busan won't cut it. We need to leave Korea. But the truth is cruel. The tower appeared everywhere. There is nowhere to run. Now is not the time to retreat. It is the time to charge in. The Korean server has chosen this place. An external zone. One of 30 across the nation. And this one is closest to him. Central Underground Strip Mall. A notification rings. You are now entering an event zone. The people gathered here, all veterans of the tower's beginning. They glare at one another. Why? Because the item soon to appear is limited. Scarcity breeds hostility. Kong Jin-hyuk. It's really you. Lee Jong-soo, a famous streamer, steps forward. 500,000 subscribers. A CEO who once enslaved streamers with contracts. He smiles, pretending friendship. Let's share secrets, old coworker. But Jin-hyuk remembers. The exploitation. The betrayal. The silence forced by lawyers. And he knows the world has changed. A mangrove tree bursts forth. The mangrove of greed. Its fruits shimmer, each one raising strength, agility, health, and magic. But there are only 4. Competition will be brutal. It's mine. No, move. It's mine. Chaos erupts. Shouts, curses, desperation. All for the fruits of power. But Jin-hyuk knows. Now is not the time to fight blindly. It is the time to act with precision. Agility +3. The fruit grants power. But most people don't even know it exists. Only those who've played before chase after it. And those who've no-lifed the game, they know the darker truth that follows. A sudden realization. Ah, I forgot. Eating all the fruits becomes dangerous. Memories of countless deaths flood back. He had died here 50 times. And yet, the real prize can only be claimed by consuming them all. Lee Jong-soo scoffs. Are you serious? Yes. Why else would I still be standing here? The plan forms. Charge together from opposite sides. If even one hesitates, both will die. But trust? Trust is a fragile thing. Jong-soo sneers. You idiot. Who would trust your words? Go ahead and be bait. But Jin-hyuk smiles coldly. You haven't changed. The bait is you. The vines lash out. Jong-soo screams for help. Why should I? Take it to court with your lawyers. His cries fade into silence. Goodbye, old enemy. Now it begins. Angles calculated, 22 degrees from the left, 35 degrees from the right. Dodging isn't hard. Deflecting is possible. Fear has no place here. The mangrove of greed reveals its core. Exactly as in the game. Manipulating its attacks. That is the true challenge. The tree unleashes vampiric vines. Even a no-lifer can't dodge them all. But deflection? That's still doable. He steadies himself. This is something he has repeated many times before. Almost there. Sleep butterflies drift in the air. Monsters cloaked in powder, spreading sleep as their defense. One breath and you're done for. But the countermeasure is simple. Hold your breath and move. All that excruciating research into patterns and timing finally pays off. I'm unexpectedly thankful for everything I've done so far. Your achievements will be recorded in the Hall of Fame. Please state your name. A name? I refuse. I won't release my personal information. If they find out I was a former top player, the attention would be unbearable. Name, unknown. Your face will be covered. Your voice will be changed. Fine. A hidden identity will do. This is more important right now. Obtained, tree essence. The tree orb. Each fruit grants +3 stats. But this orb? +12. Equivalent to leveling up 4 times. A broken item. The most cost-effective treasure across all 50 floors. Level 1. 12 stat points. I am the strongest level 1. The chat explodes. Crazy. Someone defeated that. No way. That tree could be beaten. Impossible without cheating. But once the video uploads, doubt vanishes. Admiration floods in. Seriously crazy. I cleared the 7th floor, but I'm nothing compared to this. Down payment of 10 billion. 100 million won every month. Contact us, we'll give you anything. Yesterday I would have accepted in a heartbeat. Late rent. Starving for mukbang streams. But now, I won't share my knowledge. Not for 1 billion. Not for 10 billion. The most important thing now, information. Monopoly. When the Tower of Trials updated, mana leaked across Seoul. Artifacts outside became holy artifacts, replicas of legends, and the greatest treasure chest of them all, the National Museum of Korea. But I'm not the only one aiming for replicas. Unlike the mangrove of greed, scattered across 7 locations, there is only one museum. Players will gather from every region, former top players among them. I enter the event area. It's quieter than expected. Is no one here yet? No. Someone arrived before me. Since the world changed, I thought people would adapt. But reality is far harsher than I imagined. In just one day, greed has made people bold. Their eyes are fixed on one thing, the artifact hidden in the medieval classical gallery, the great map of the Eastland. This isn't just a map of Korea anymore. It's alive with magic energy. It whispers secrets of the Tower of Trials, where the mazes lie, which monsters await, what treasures are hidden. Even if it only guides up to the 10th floor, that's enough to set hearts ablaze. Everyone wants it, and in their frenzy, they overlook the truly important artifacts buried in the mud. Shouts erupt. Let go. It's mine. Hands claw, voices crack. Greed consumes them. The museum becomes a battlefield. One man roars, anyone who moves will die by me. Another sneers, empty threats mean nothing. Move a toe, and I'll smash your head in. Words fail. Steel and blood take their place. A surge of power. He already has a unique ability? Danger crackles in the air. The map is mine. An older man steps forward. Hey, old geezer, are you crazy? My name is not Old Geezer. It's Min Young-woo. Live life with kindness and friendship. That's what my name means. But kindness has no place here. His opponent snarls. I'll wrangle your neck like a chicken's. Jungwoo's eyes harden. Which is faster? Your hands breaking my neck, or my magic turning you into coal? Flames erupt. Screams echo. The arrogant tongue meets its fiery end. Beside him, Lee Yuri steps in. Did you get the goods? I'll leave my back to you. Leave it to me, she replies. Together they stand. Anyone who moves now will be seen as an enemy. The museum is in ruins. Tryhards everywhere, powers awakened. The map may be claimed, but history itself is being torn apart. And in the chaos, one voice cuts through. Do you think I'm joking right now?